Hey guys, welcome back to Let's Play Final Fantasy IX. Since last time, I went back with Quina to all the Q's marshes, and I picked up to 98 frogs. Do not get the 99th one before saving. Not learning from experience, but there's definitely a good reason to do that, and we'll show off that reason probably relatively soon after we get out of here, because I'll want to go catch some more frogs to power up Frog Drop. Other than that, I bought some things last time. We got the Zorlin shape, even though I'm not going to use it. I don't think it even has any useful abilities, but I think it's used for synthesizing later. Pick up a diamond sword, or no, I already had those. Picked up a couple of flame sabers, a couple of heavy lances, a couple of scissors fangs. These are quite good because they're non-elemental, and they have venom, whatever. Picked up a couple of Ashura's rods. I wonder if we're getting a certain character back this time. Yes, I picked up a couple of those for a returning character, and this is very important. The Octagon Rod is one of the best rods in the game for multiple reasons. One, it's one of very few weapons that actually absorbs an element. It absorbs both wind and water. It raises water damage, and it teaches all three top-level elemental spells: Blizzaga, Firaga, and Thundaga. Thundaga, however you pronounce it. Anyway, so this is really good to get, and you'll actually want the wind absorption for the next area, so that's perfect timing. Other than that, I picked up a couple more Enkai armlets. Diamond gloves I had. I picked up a few more of those, I believe. A few more of those. Picked up some red hats. Had those. I think I picked up power vests are the ones I picked up. You could buy those before. Make sure you have enough gold armors. I have one more. Can't hurt. One more. Can't hurt. And make sure you have your vaccines before you go into this area. Other than that, let's see here. This is my setup at this point. There's not much left for Zidane to learn. Amaranth's here so he can continue learning things. He can also learn the Aura spell, which is very useful. It gives both auto life and Reagan to the target. And if you remember how much I ranted about how good Amaranth's trance is, you can apply that ability to all party members when he trances. It is so good, it is not even funny. But Quina has learned pretty much everything I have right now. Yeah, see, there you go. That's why it's so good, and I don't need anything else, so that's good. Almost done working on that. Just to let you take a look at all I've learned so far. Zidane is missing two things. There is one piece of equipment in the next area to learn Auto Reagan, and the last one I can't remember. But, well, I don't have any equipment to learn it right now. Amaranth's coming along nicely. Quina has two things left to learn, one of them being Auto Reagan, and I can't remember what the other one is either. Meh. And there's Vivi. I got him on half MP for this area. You'll also want body temp and antibody in the following area, and of course always with the auto haste. What do I have for killer abilities equipped? I don't even remember. Bird killer and undead killer. If you bring in, oh, what's her name? Freya? Dragon killer wouldn't be a bad idea. Does anybody say anything interesting? Yes, obviously. Alright. Yes, we all know what happened in Alexandria. We were there. Anyway, talk to the Moogle now. And I know this wasn't there before, but... you've got a letter. Oh, this is from Artemisian. Huh. Used too much what? You apparently know what's going on. But if you talk to the Moogle again, you get another letter. Yay! And then we can go this way. And like I said, this area is no longer blocked off. And have I shown these guys off? Anyway, these were the Garudas from earlier, so I can just take them out with level 5 death. Yay! Forgot the skill, but actually that is something I want to figure out. I want to figure out how much damage I do with Thievery at this point in the game. I think it's close to maxing out. and it would actually benefit me in this area if it did like 8,500 damage, because I need to do 8,500 damage to eat an enemy coming up. But, oh well. I'll find other ways around it. And this is Mount Glug. Another Final Fantasy... This is Final Fantasy 1 reference, isn't it? God, it's been forever since I played that game. Anyway, go right first. And in here we have... Come on. Whoa! What was that? Glitch? Anyway, there is... Where is it? Alright, new enemy. Grenades. Bomb-type enemies. And of course these guys will blow up. It's a good reason to bring Vivi here, even though it's basically mandatory anyway. Of course they're going to be weak to ice, so Lizaga them. And yeah, we can pretty much take them down like that. You see, the reason I brought Quinn is to learn some blue magic, but you're definitely going to want to, once you've learned said blue magic, you're going to want Dagger in here for healing badly. Because the enemies here are quite strong, and they do a lot of damage, so I'm going to be healing up in between pretty much every battle, and that's not helping Glenna. And that's going to hurt. Quite a bit. Don't kill Amaranth. Please don't kill Amaranth. Thank you! At least he's starting to do some decent damage now. So that's helping out substantially. Plus he's got some good killer abilities helping him out. And Vivi learns one of the two things he's working on with the Protect Ring. Alright. Oops. Not ability. What am I doing here? Why do I have potions again? Want to make sure you heal up after battles. There's... I swear there's an item in here. Where is it? What? Am I going the wrong way here? Okay, go left first. There we go. Oh, I went through that too fast. Pull the lever when you first use it. What? Whatever. It'll never be important. Ever. Alright, there is another battle. Oh, a new enemy. Who is this? I don't even remember who this is. I rarely run into this guy. This is a worm hydra. It is technically a dragon type. And this is why you want antibody in this area, for him and for a couple other enemies that have it. Let's see how much No Mercy's doing right about now. Just attack, whatever. I actually don't know what this guy is weak against. That's not bad. It's about as much as his normal attack is. But it doesn't... Ooh, this is interesting. This is a wind-based tech. And it didn't do anything. Anyway. At this point in the game, I can't remember what things are... Well, I don't remember what everything's weak to. And if I don't know, I can always use Thievery and pretty much one-shot almost anyone in here. That's the benefit of training as much as I have, and it's going to do just too much to make it useful. Actually, I believe he's got the running shoes on, which speed influences his damage calculation. Ooh, and I've got abilities to work out, so I'll take care of a bunch of things and I'll be right back. Okay, there we go. There is an item here I want to pick up. Go over this way. Is this where I want to be? I don't even remember. Oh, it's a dead end. That's why I wanted to go this way first. There's an item here, a red hat. Which means I probably didn't need to buy 4. I probably only needed 3, but extra items. Always good for something. Anyway, now we've got that out of the way. And another new enemy. Gee, we got lucky here. These guys are Veppels. There's actually 2 different types of these ones. There's red ones and there's blue ones. And I can't remember if they're susceptible to anything, but I'm going to make use of Frog Drop. And then No Mercy if it's still alive. How much damage am I doing with that? That's not bad. Not bad for a reliable source of damage. Almost 4k. That's not bad at all. More than Amaranth does. And it doesn't cost a lot of MP. very simple at this point. I don't need to do much more stealing. I'll be able to max out the damage from thievery just by stealing from bosses at this point in the game. This is when the difficulty really starts to spike is here on disc 3, and Zidane is really needed to start doing some damage instead of stealing every time. So he's finally becoming a useful character, even though he would have been useful before if you had decided not to bother to power up this spell, which I did the first time I played the game. Anyway, this way, and I could have swore there was an item in here, but I guess I'm wrong. And we can go over here, and there's a thing to go in there, but if we go all the way over here, a little bit of a secret area. And go in this door, and all the way down here, and there's a chest containing a gold hairpin. That is useful. I'm going to give that to Zidane first, but eventually a lot of people will take use of it because it finally teaches auto-regging. Finally! Took a while to get that, and there's nothing else over here, so we can just go back. Oh, wait, what is this? What's with these moles? If you talk to the people in Estogaza, I don't remember, I don't think I showed that off, I think I talked to somebody off screen or something like that, but they just say that a bunch of moles built these tunnels here. And we can go down here. So all these moles saying things are just moles for... I don't know. Anyway, here's a Moogle in here. Where's my item? Is there an item in here? Now, well. Give the Moogle the letter. And this is more about Artemisian. What? Ew. What the hell did you rub on yourself? That just kind of seems gross. Wonderful thing. What's going on here? And we get a coupon nut. And this one's got a favor to ask. Yay! Okay. Vivi now has the flare spell if you've been working on the black robe, and he can deal about 6,000 damage with that. So it's definitely something you can make use of. Talk to this little doohickey here. What are we talking about pulling down this lever? I have no idea what's going on with these guys. There we go. Those red Veppels that I fought earlier, they're weak to ice, in case you were wondering. I forgot to kind of mention it. We got another Gaia gear. I don't think anyone needs to make use of it right now. Yeah, I've already got another one. They will be slightly useful later. For one boss, anyway. Anyway, once we get to this point, I'm going to take a pause break and I'll be right back. Alright, I just wanted to make sure I knew exactly what I was doing before. Whoa. What's that? Oh. Back for revenge after you got slaughtered umpteen times in Final Fantasy VIII, are you? Well, these are red dragons. Not quite ruby dragons, but close enough. And these guys hurt. And Clinic can learn blue magic from them. First things first, one-shot one with thievery if you can. The other one you're going to have to take out depending on how your damage is set up at this point. I'm going to use level 4 Holy, Lizara, and a physical attack from Amaranth, which should be just enough to keep it right under the limit. And Twister hurts a lot. Yeah, that's going to do some pretty good damage. I equipped gold chokers on everyone except for V because it reduces wind damage by 50%, which makes this battle a little easier. So there we go. There's 1,500. They got about 9,000 HP, by the way. So there's 1,500. Level 4 Holy will deal about 1,000. Amaranth does 3,500, which should be just enough to put it in range for Quinn and Heat. I hope. Worked last time in my test. Yes! I learned Twister. These guys are a pain because you don't want to stay around the battle too long, otherwise you take too much damage. And that's a lot of experience, a lot of AP, and some good stuff. Anyway, I'm just gonna reset up my gear and I'll be right back. Alright. One more blue magic spell and then I can get Quinn out of my party. But first, I have to get to a different area. I'm sure there was something. Ah! I almost missed it. I didn't miss it. There's a wing edge there. There we go. And we're back. And I could go there, but I want to go over here first for two reasons. One, it's the only real long stretch of area out here, which is where you need to be to run into the last enemy that I want. And oddly enough, there it is, right on cue. There's actually two different ones there. You can't tell right now, but the one in the front of the screen there on the right is holding a red candle, and the one on the left is holding a blue candle. They each give different blue magic spells, so in order to take them down, they both have about 4,500 HP, so I want to use No Mercy, and this is going to hurt. And that's Doom, that's no fun. And then I want to hit them with Fyra, which should be just enough so that I can eat them, hopefully. And they use some stupid skills that don't do a lot of damage. Nothing to worry about. With the other one, we can take them out with Thievery, no problem. Except for the fact that he's dead by then. Yay! Hopefully this is just enough, and at least we can make use of Amaranth's Revive. That'll be nice. It's a great ability for a non-mage to have, and we learn Frost. He just doesn't get to use it very often. And of course the red candle one is weak to ice, and the blue candle one is weak to fire. And that is the right spell. And Revive works. Yay! And fast forward through animations because it takes forever. And that's just under what I needed to one-shot you. Oh well. Man, we've seen that one. Hurry up and one-shot the guy. Yay! Anyway, so I might as well stop the video now so I can take Quinn out of my party since he's already learned everything. And I will come back with a new party and we'll meet you back here next time on Let's Play Final Fantasy IX. See you guys next time.